Hi everyone. I'm going to go slowly here, and I'm posting this video for the benefit of online business people and small business owners out there, who would from time to time need marketing, and you might get a call from this company, 411.ca, and I want to give you my experience and warn you to be careful with this company, because I really haven't met a company that is so incredibly unscrupulous, and they steal. They literally stole from me, and I will give you the facts and you make a judgment for yourself. But there are two things at play here which have just gone really wrong. One is that they're not effective. The marketing is not effective, and they will call you, and the first proposal to you is that they are more they're getting better results than yellowpages.com and all that boo-ha-ha. They're very aggressive in their marketing. They follow up within, if they tell you, well, I'm going to call you next 3 days, they call you within 24 hours, etc. Very aggressive marketing, which is okay. But here's the problem. They steal. They literally steal your money. So my experience began 2 years ago. I was called by 411. They offered me a 30-day trial, 180 bucks, I think it was, and I took that. It all went well. I told them it's only for 30 days, and it all went okay. I got no results from the promotion, from the campaign I did with them. Fast forward 12 months later, which is a few months ago, someone called me again, and I signed up for another 30-day trial on a different sort of product I was promoting. And here's what happened. I'm giving you the facts here, and again, you make a judgment for yourself. So on the 25th was the day that we confirmed I made a payment, okay? So I paid 150 bucks and plus taxes, and you will see that there's a receipt here from the company, okay? And what they did thereafter was I saw no charges, from. So this here is up. What month is this? I'll give you the exact date. This date was the 25th of September. Okay, so we confirmed that I want a 30-day campaign, and that should terminate on the 24th of October. Now, here's what happened. So I was charged on the 25th of September. Everything went well, and no charges came through thereafter. So September, I was charged the 169, I think it was. No charges came through on October, November. So I everything was okay. Then all of a sudden, I looked at my credit card statement for December, and there were two charges on the 18th of December, $169 and then $189. Not consistent, but two charges. I called up 411. I said, hey, and my account manager is this nice talking lady called Stephanie Allen, and who was pretty friendly with me when we initially set up the campaign, and she was very proactive and helping me, very supportive in getting my campaign going. If I would email her, she would respond within minutes. If I would call her, leave a voice message, she would respond within the same day. So everything was fine until on the 18th of December, I saw two charges, and I called up Stephanie. Okay, I called Stephanie. It was about the 23rd or 24th thereabouts. Oh no, it was not the 24th, it was actually the day after Christmas. I think it was the 26th or 27th. I called her, and I said, listen, there are two charges on the 18th of December. That's a problem. I don't know what happened there. So she promised that she will go and listen to the calls. Now, as soon as she said, I'm going to listen to the calls, I kind of got very uncomfortable, because there are some small companies out there, who are struggling, and they use very creative ways to, depending on customer behavior, to charge them, because the customer didn't call, etc., etc. Okay, so she did that, and that was the 27th of December. So the next day I looked again. So as soon as I spoke with her, I then called her back and I left a message. I said, Stephanie, please make sure that I'm not charged any further amounts, okay, just to be safe, because I was quite, frustrated that on the 18th 2 amounts were taken without my knowledge. So I asked her to call me back, and I left a message saying, please ensure that no further charges were taken against my credit card. She didn't respond. That was strange, because normally she responds, within 24 hours, etc. She didn't respond, and she didn't respond the next day. But the next day was the 28th, and I went and had a look at my credit card statement, and I saw there was another charge. Okay, and that charge was activated by them on the 24th, but visible on my credit card statement on the 27th. So I'm seeing 3 charges I had no knowledge of. I called back Stephanie, I emailed her, left messages. I even did a video showing her the details on my credit card statement and the problems that this was causing for me, because it was like almost over about $600 in total that I knew nothing about, and it busted my credit card a bit. So I left a video for Stephanie. I left messages, no response. About over a week later, maybe a week and a half thereabout, she would leave a message for me, and she would say, oh, I have the good news, and the good news is that we will not be taking further charges, so don't expect a charge to be taken from January. But we listened to the call, and the call, it seemed like you agreed, whatever. Okay, now guys, there is the problem. There are a few problems here. Problem number 1 is that according to their terms, here's the policy here. By making your first payment or receiving services hereunder, you hereby agree to be bound by the terms of this letter and general terms, etc. Following the expiry of the initial term, which is month to month, your services will be automatically renewed on a month-to-month basis unless 411.ca receives written or verbal notice of a non-renewal at least 30 days prior to the completion of the initial term. Okay? So here's the conversation I had. The same time I got this receipt here, that same day, the 25th of September here, I agreed, I said to them, only for 30 days. That was the notice I gave to them. And according to the terms, that's all that's required. Verbal notice at least 30 days prior to completion of the initial term. I gave it to them. It's on a recording. Okay? Yet, they charged me all of a sudden, October, November, nothing. And in December, I'm seeing 3 charges popping up. Further, if this, okay, have a look at, well, put it this way. This is the confirmation here. This is the 25th, right? There are charges 2 months, 3 months later, on the 18th, on the 24th. I mean, what am I agreeing to here? So anyway, further than this, the behavior of the people involved. Stephanie was fantastic when it came to the initial stages of supporting my account, but then when it came to dealing with this issue, which they obviously violated and stole my money, there was no support forthcoming. And then this nonsense about good news, from January nothing will be charged, and etc. Right? Then beyond this, now I got some contact information for a senior person. Okay, that's at 411.ca, and let's see if I could pull this up. And I sent her, I think this is the one right here. So I sent Charmaine, and I sent Charmaine a video and my explanations and all of this. Right? This is my email here. Not even a response. Not even a response. Okay? So you could see that, and here's the interesting thing. So I did some minor research, and there are a lot of people who had the identical problem with me. My thing is this: if your policy says, listen, you give us notice 30 days before the initial expiry date, I did give that to you. I gave it to you the year before. Everything went fine. This year, well, everything did not go fine because you stole my money. And it's obvious from what I'm reading online from some people that this company, they have strategically put this together, this approach together, where they will do this fine print thing and then charge you later on and then claim that there's some strange policy that perhaps you didn't adhere to. There's no way I violated the policy. I agreed to 30 days from the start. That's what I did. Okay? And then all of a sudden I was in charge for 2 months, and then boom, one month 3 charges just pop up on my credit card. And unlike companies you might be used to, let's say for instance your cable company or your utilities company, or any company of, you know, of integrity, where perhaps let's say you miss a payment, they would call you, they would follow up. There's nothing like this from 411, because the system is not designed to support you. They have no intention of alerting you. You know, like companies would give you an alert, well, a payment didn't go through or something. 411 doesn't do that. They simply charge you violating the agreement, and then when it comes to you trying to have this resolved, they ignore you and they lie to you. And to compound the problem, when I said to Stephanie, hey Stephanie, you know, I did everything according to your terms of agreement, she laughed, she giggled. It's a joke, okay? So I'm saying to you, there are a few things here. You get no results from this company, because I've discovered, I mean, this was a national, a Canada-wide promotion. I got 0. Even in the 30 days, I got 0. And if she's saying that they kept my campaign going for 4 more months, etc., and I still got 0, it just shows you how useless and worthless their service is. Plus, they're stealing your money. They stole my money. And they will be reported to the Better Business Bureau. You know, companies like this shouldn't exist online. Small business people don't need them. They don't provide valuable service, and they steal your money. You know, it's theft, 411. Okay? And I will be blogging about it. I will be telling people about it, and I've told you who are looking at this video about it. And I hope that you use this information to make wise choices in regards to the companies that you tag up with to promote your small business. Because as small business people, we don't need companies like 411 robbing each other. Alright guys, it's a long video. I didn't intend it to be that long, but I hope this has been useful information to you, and please share this video with everyone that you can. Please share it, okay? Because I really am concerned that people are being robbed by this company, and there are hundreds, if not thousands, of messages online by people who are showing, just like me, that 411 stole from them the same exact way. Alright guys, have a great day. Bye bye.